Hey guys.
Hello.
Hello, big boy.
Sorry for taking a while. The computer, streaming, everything was just wonky today.
Yeah.
Alright, so to start things off, what'd you guys think?
He's a good boy.
Oh my god, why are you so... How far away are you from your mic?
Not that far.
Okay.
Move it a little bit closer.
He is talking lightly,
Okay.
but
It is kind of late, yeah.
it's about time this boy got a legendary form. But I feel like it's kind of weird that he got it now.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
It's also kind of weird that our last legendary. Oh, actually no. Came out last, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But it feels kind of weird that because I think they give us the graphic right where we're only gonna get 4 AP heroes.
Really?
Yeah, I believe that's what they released when they released Roy.
Okay, so you know what that means, right? The next AB hero is going to be a flyer. Because they're
Probably.
gonna cover all their bases, I think.
Wait, what?
I think it's gonna be a flyer next then.
We haven't had an armored unit.
Huh?
We haven't had an armored unit.
Oh, or armored.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, we've only had Roy and which are infantry, and Eliwood.
And next
But it
AB
feels
hero.
weird that we have Roy and Eliwood are both sword heroes.
Yeah.
also hello, chat.
Next AB hero will be water. Okay, look, I think there will be more AB heroes because that's not making sense to me.
Or I mean, the graphic they released with Roy was just showing 4 heroes, 1 for each season. But they could very well release more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be more.
I see them adding more.
All right. Also, once again, guys, keep in mind, whenever CYL shows up, it always breaks the meta and things really change. So I don't want to be one of those guys who calls every banner a bait. I definitely don't wanna, but I think this is bait. I think
Yeah.
Eliwood looks really, really good, and some prospective teams with him will be really, really good. But for most people, it's not necessary.
There might be a
Legendary
better
Trio
Eliwood
is now
coming soon.
complete. Next step is Brave Trio.
Legendary trio.
I mean, that's going to be quite the feat if his CYL is better than this here, because this already is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Well, couldn't. All right, we don't want to go into this, but I think the next legendary hero is gonna be someone that's a main character of a game.
Isn't he a main Wait, weren't they
Yeah.
all main characters?
Yeah.
Wow.
A main lord.
Well, nice guess. It's gonna be a main character. They were all main characters.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Like Corrin. Corrin's coming, guys.
I think a lot of people guessed Legendary Corrin too. I didn't like that idea
Yeah.
though.
Oh no.
All right, but let's go over the hero himself, Eliwood. I think the
He's
best.
not a racist.
Yeah, well, you know, given who he marries and everything, that makes sense. The canonical couple, anyways. All right. So here's the one problem, because Ardent Durandal doesn't actually help himself. He is literally just for himself. 16 might, attack +3. That is literally
okay.
it.
Okay, so that's the thing, though. Like, it does say he grants it to an ally, but I'm not completely sure. Like, maybe, no, it probably doesn't apply to him. But there might be an off chance it does apply to him.
That's what I was thinking of at first,
Because
but then.
it doesn't. All right, wait. With Winter Erica, right? Her staff
Mm-hmm.
grants Oh god, I don't have it up anymore. Why don't I have it up?
What? It's the same thing.
Yeah. Okay. So here it is. Her Joyous Lantern grants at start of turn grants defense res +5 to ally with highest attack for 1 turn. But it says in parentheses excludes unit.
Oh.
It doesn't say that here.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't say that here on either Ardent Durandal or Vision of Arcadia.
You're right. That might
So
actually be it.
There is a possibility that he might be able to give bonus doubler to himself.
That's what I was
But
originally
It
thinking.
makes the most sense that he doesn't give it to himself.
Because it says to ally of highest attack. Otherwise, I think it should have just said to hero of highest attack. But
Yeah, so this might have been maybe a mess up on their end. They should have probably included excludes unit.
they've made this mistake in the past too, guys. They've forgotten like
So-
small brackets for stuff.
So yeah, this probably doesn't apply to him.
Well, chances
let's-
are it
let's
doesn't
just-
apply to him. Let's go on that assumption.
There's a low chance it might apply to him, but let's go with the high chance that it doesn't.
Real quick, guys, just to because you guys are like on Amps' case because you don't see what he means. This is what he means. With Erica, it says at start turn grants defense res +5 to ally of highest attack for 1 turn. Very clearly says excludes unit. That's what he was talking about.
But it's the same text, guys.
It's the same text, but it is missing the exclude unit part. So yes, it could be just a mistake on their end. And the way I read it the first time as well, I looked at it as potentially working on himself because it didn't say exclude unit. But yeah, chances are it excludes unit. So it's weird.
I'm just pointing out, like, if he comes out and then you guys all find out, oh, he used on himself, like, don't be surprised.
Yeah.
Because it's in the text, like, that's how it's written as, but that's probably not the case.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a coin toss with that.
All right, but like just to be clear, if it doesn't work on himself, he has probably the most boring legendary weapon I've ever seen. Literally,
wow,
just,
legendary Celica got a new haircut and is a cav now? Oh, mega lol.
no, Celica's not out yet. I mean, with her COL version. Oh well, she already has her COL version. I don't think she's a priority. Is what I'm saying. Anyways, if it doesn't work on himself, it's just attack +3, making it the most boring legendary weapon I've ever seen.
Yeah, for him, it really does nothing. He's a great support hero. But he doesn't have much besides depth before.
Mm-hmm. But moving past that, rally speed res plus. I think everyone knows what dual rallies do. The speed res +6 is actually not a bad combination. I think a bunch of heroes can actually use it really well. Because Flora's like really slow, but if you get her to like about 30 speed, she'll start to like prevent other slow heroes from like doubling her. Like just reaching like 30 speed in this meta against armor heroes is starting to become a big deal. Of course, if they have like Vengeful Fighter or whatever, it still won't matter, but still.
Real quickly, EA575 said at Nimius, the JP Tro says it excludes himself.
Oh, okay.
So it is a mistranslation on IS's
It is a
part.
mistranslation on IS's part.
So
Alright.
yeah, we'll go with what was more obvious.
Intercode.
Yeah, that's sad. But thanks for pointing that out.
So now that makes him a good support boy.
So he's a great support hero, right? Because, correct me if I'm wrong, bonus doubler is restricted only to infantry, right?
Yes, you're right. That
As of
does
right
break.
now.
So now he breaks all the boundaries. Everyone can have bonus doubler.
Yeah.
But it also makes him just a support hero because you saw the first battle, which is what got me really worried. He's just going up against a friggin' green mage. He has color advantage. He has color advantage and he has Death Blow 4 activating. He only hits 55.
Yeah, he's not doing a lot
That
of damage.
is scary. That's really scary because it's so low.
Yeah.
Like,
that worries me.
honestly, I mean, now that we know that it doesn't affect him, I was saying before if it did that he wouldn't have very high attack because it wouldn't make too much sense to have this thing that's clearly supporting, but then it affects him and he has high attack.
Yeah.
Why?
But now we know it doesn't affect him. But now he might also have not great attack.
All right.
Yeah, I still don't think he's gonna have high attack.
Right. I don't even think his attack's gonna be high anymore because it's just 55 on a green mage. I'm sorry, but like if we find okay, I'm not sure about which green mage that is, but I'm pretty sure normal Eliwood could even hit harder than that.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of curious. I mean, I'm not Legion thinking like find the map, but I'm pretty sure maybe somebody can find the map,
Yeah.
look at who it is, and then I don't know, man. I think stat-wise he's gonna be.
Because he's Cav. Now the only question is, do you guys think he's gonna pull like a legendary Elm and just push the stat cap? Because
No, I don't think so.
I think Sigurd was only cap hero at 162 BST, right?
Yeah.
And maybe Eliwood gets you to 165.
I don't think he's gonna. Well, I mean, with the merge he can, but I don't think.
No,
he's
no,
gonna
not
push
without
it.
merge. I mean, straight up
Oh.
without a merge.
No, I don't think he's gonna.
Okay, because if he doesn't push it, then I'm really. Yeah.
Okay, Sigurd to correct you is 159.
Oh, 159. Okay, my bad. So maybe he becomes 162 then.
Yeah, I could see that maybe, but I don't think he'll push beyond that.
All right. That's about the only way I see him being like. Because
Then, okay, where all these stats go then? Like he
yeah.
doesn't seem quick.
Because his HP's low, he's not quick.
He doesn't seem like he's hitting that hard.
He's not hitting that hard.
Is he just stacked tanky wise?
Maybe, guys, he has 50 res. He has 37 HP, so where the heck are his stats going? Oh, look at the Axe Fighter's doing 0.
So it
Yeah,
seems
so
like
he-
he's gonna have
High
high
defense.
defenses.
A high defense, high res.
Maybe even high res, yeah.
Because, you know, normal Eliwood is high res as well. So, that would make sense. Oh, this could also just be Hector buffing him up. Because gotta keep in mind, Hector can add 4 more defense, right?
That's right. Hector does that defense and stuff.
Alright. Anyways, he's an interesting hero, so I can't wait to see what he actually is, because none of this is making sense to me. The fact that he doesn't, like, give himself anything outside of Tactless 3. The fact that, you know, his stat, he's not quick enough to double, and he doesn't hit that hard, so what is his defense? And his HP is not that high, so what is his defense and res going to look like?
And he also doesn't score well either, right? In terms like of arena,
Yeah.
like his BST is low, right?
That's why I'm saying if he's 159 BST, he's nearly impossible to use in AB. Because unless
Right.
it's his season, he's really going to drag your team down.
Yeah. So like, he's meant for AB, which I mean he's good in AB. Like, but like, I don't know, using him in an arena.
Oh, I don't think you'll use him in arena.
But no, he's a great support hero, but you can't really use him because he doesn't score as high as like other characters could.
Not just that. Like, imagine you bring Anna into your season. Oh, good luck getting Ardent Durandal to trigger on her.
And you can't get this unless you have lower attack heroes.
Even Sharina, I mean. Like, it might not work out anyways, because the restrictions.
Yeah, but I mean, I could see him being used a lot in actually ether raids.
I can only see him basically being used in ether raids, because AB, I think, is iffy. Even if he moves 3 spaces, unless he's 162 BST, and then he can, like, with a merge, reach 165. That's about the only time I can see something happening.
Well, okay, but like, let's just say like he's used on a defense team, right? And you have Duma, who's probably gonna have the highest attack on your team. Duma just gets bonus doubler, and he just sits there and it's like, haha, has bonus doubler, and my solo.
That's why I said you gotta form a team around Eliwood, because that's the only
Yeah.
way this works out.
And I think Nog is probably one of his better supports as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
not only will he grant an ally bonus doubler, but Nog could grant that ally effective against dragons.
Yeah, and then the Vision of Arcadia will trigger.
Right?
Alright,
Now, okay, the question is though,
what?
let's say you have 3 other characters besides him, right?
Yeah?
Right? They all have 55 attack.
Yeah,
Do they all get bonus doubler?
yeah. That's how it works.
That's pretty good.
That's why I said you have to form a team around them, because I've seen this happen, guys. I've seen teams where everyone has the same attack, and I've seen them like go out of their way and use like attack 2 seal or attack 1 seal just so everyone reaches the same attack. It's pretty nutty, but it is true. You can just stack the buffs on literally everybody with the same attack, and that could make a huge difference.
The Enigma 06 said, so Eliwood is bad according to Nims? He's not bad.
I think he's a shitty fighter, but a great support
Yeah.
hero. But yeah,
And bonus doubler stack with bonus doubler.
well, it's additive, not stacking. Well, I guess that is stacking, but it's not like multiplying with each other. It's just adding on top of each other. So imagine you did +6 attack. If you have 2 bonus doublers, it's not, it's not
It doesn't
like,
go to 24, it goes to 18, right?
yeah. Wait, no? No, yeah, it's
No?
18. It's 18. You're right. Yeah, it doesn't become 24, guys. But yeah. All right. The rest of his kit, I mean, with the chill attack, at this point, I think it's very clear what his role is meant to be. I think the one saving grace of Death Blow 4 is so he's a specialist against green heroes. So he's not completely worthless in battle.
I think he'll be tanky. I think he'll be able to take hits. But, like, if you're making him take hits, then he's probably not using Death Blow.
Hmm.
So maybe, like, I guess Sturdy Impact could help him a lot.
Oh, boy. I don't even want to do that.
I mean, let's wait until the stats come out to really suggest it.
All right. And the final thing is Visions of Arcadia, and I think that's what makes him the most unique thing about him. Because Vision of Arcadia stacking for Ardent Durandal instantly makes him very attractive to most people. Granted, you got to bring in a Dragon or Beast hero, so your team might not be perfect. The reason why I say it might not be perfect is this. You can't go Horse Emblem then. I mean, you could, but you'll screw up your Cap hero, your Beast Cap hero. Remember, guys, Beast Cap heroes have to transform, or they don't get that Gimp Sturdy Impact ability of preventing doubles and dropping their enemy attacks by 4, and defense by 4, and so they can still get doubled and whatnot.
Well, I guess you could be okay if you have like 2 Beast Calves and the other aren't.
I guess.
In some situations, not all.
Yeah. And running him with a Trigon is kind of weird, but then you can just do a tactics team. Anyways, it's really interesting to see how people use Vision of Arcadia, but if you get that to work with Ardent Durandal and its bonus doubler effect, then you got something right away. Plus 12 attack, plus 12 defense is huge.
Mm-hmm. And you're looking for like dancers to pair him with. Ninian's great. Raisin and Leanne.
I think Raisin and Leanne are better.
Yeah, they're better than Ninian, but
Yeah, for movement.
those are as good like dancer pair-ups.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, I can't wait to see what this is actually about. But I'm just gonna say it now. There's almost no chance I'm pulling for Eliwood. So I want to hear from you guys. Are you guys pulling? Is anybody pulling?
I'm gonna do my initial 15 orbs plus the free summon. That's it.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, honestly, I would have if the rest of the banner was better.
I
To
think
me,
you guys
it's
should just do the
very-
one full summon at least.
I think honestly, chat, if you guys want Eliwood, and like you have other AB heroes and you care about AB, I think you should wait. If you don't have other AB heroes and you care about AB, then sure, I guess you could go for this. But I think TGP and I were talking about this earlier. We think you should probably wait later when he comes back on like a better banner with more fodder or better heroes.
Mm-hmm. And the other thing is, AB, okay, you can tough it out, is what I'm gonna say. But AB is so much easier if you have a hero who has the pair up ability. It literally saves so much time. So I don't know if you guys can wait. It's not like he'll be completely useless because while his BST is low, on his season it'll become 175, so he'll be functional. So maybe from that perspective, I don't know. It mostly just comes down to if you want Eliwood or not, then. Alright, in terms of notable heroes, there's really not much, is there?
No.
Really?
Thundra, not really.
Okay, I'll just go through this real quick. I think I can sort of suggest Ephraim just from the fact that in terms of ether raids, defensively, he can mess people up with instant Gale Force, with Heavy Blade. Because he will...
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Desperation and whatnot. Like, he can make stuff happen. Grima, at this point, again, I can't suggest it to anybody. She doesn't really have fodder either.
She's falling off, and with Naga here, she's really falling off.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Ryoma...
Okay, he's not the best, especially with his own pref, but if you give him like Fire Sweep, he can get pretty gross.
The only way I can suggest Ryoma is if you are in like ether raids and you're making a Flyer Emblem defensive team.
Yeah.
That's about the only time I can suggest him. Alright, Lucina. You know what? Blue's looking pretty good. Lucina and Ephraim. If you're looking for ether raids team, that might be not bad at all.
I think Lucina might be the best hero on this banner, actually.
That best
I
offensive
almost
hero.
want to say the same.
That's offensive, yeah. Not support. Support goes to Eliwood.
Hey, you know, blue's actually pretty interesting. Selkie is a pretty interesting option for a lot of teams. If you can pull it off for Selkie.
The sabotage attack is pretty interesting too. if you wanna
Sabotage
talk about
attack's pretty interesting, yeah. Her role is high.
Scratch my ears.
Oh,
They'll make your enemies run away.
yes.
it. They already got their ears destroyed. I won't destroy their ears.
You know, I actually like her. I like it when she says that stuff. She's a cutie. But okay, just going over the colors, I think, man. Okay. I don't know, man. this is hard.
I think blue's the best.
I'm leaning
red
towards that.
is red is
Red is up there,
A
but
close
because
second.
of Eliwood.
No, it's only because
and
of
Reed.
Eliwood.
Reed is also very good fodder.
I think
Yeah,
Creed's just good
I
fodder.
forgot what he had, and he has pretty good stuff.
I think
He's
it's
got
Cone Attack 4.
Yes.
Cone attack 4, QR 3, and his sword is chill attack.
He also has attack def bond, but I wouldn't fodder him for that.
Alright.
So, yeah, he's fine, but that's why I put him at second.
But for me,
Green, Green is, I don't know, kind of weird. Because Grinch is just there at this point. I'll be honest.
I'll just be honest, I don't like Yoon because she's going up against airs, and airs are basically designed to kill Yoons.
Yeah, Yoon is just there as well.
And
I
then
don't
Gunther
think
is
he
kind
knows
of
that
falling
great.
off a lot.
Yeah, there's unless they make penalties go past 6, I don't really see where Gunthra's gonna come in anymore. She doesn't hit hard enough naturally, and to depend on just penalties for damage output is rough. So.
I mean, Hanoka's not bad, but you probably were gonna kill her if you get her.
Yeah, for her dagger. So, green's hard to suggest.
Yeah.
And then colorless, unless you
Almost
have.
is hard to suggest too, because
Yeah.
Grandma's not really that good anymore. I mean, she's still good, but not like that good. If you already have a Veronica, you really don't need another. You don't need a merge her. Not like a real priority on her. She's good as is, no merges. And Sakura has some decent fodder, but not necessary.
No, penalties do go past 6. I know, but it's not good enough. Like, I meant like debuff everything by 7, for example, for her to truly function well. And I know that's just like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and that might just make a difference between like 5 or 6 damage, but like that's legitimately like she doesn't like one-shot heroes, and when she doubles, like it's problematic sometimes because she could get one-shotted too. So yeah, you're right, chills do reach 7, but I really mean like an easy debuff. But that's the problem with Gunthra. Anyways, so yeah, colorless, I can only if you really need somebody, I think Veronica's gonna be the best hero in that part, which is kind of iffy because everyone has Veronica.
Yeah, I think you go colorless if you don't have Veronica and you need her.
Yeah. Hot Springs
other than that,
Sakura is just interesting, but honestly I have her and I don't know what I'm gonna do with her anymore. I just use her as a healer.
She's just there. That's it.
Okay.
This is honestly a skip banner.
Now chat, are you happy we have a skip banner? Because we're orb strapped this month. There's no way of going about it. We are super orb strapped. And to just get it like this, I think I'm pretty content. I usually don't like the idea of skipping or like of wishing the banner was bad or something. I'd rather make the decision on my own, right? Like, oh, it's a good banner. So, but I'm gonna budget my orbs and not spend on it. Instead of like, oh, it's a terrible banner, in which case I don't even have a choice of like making the decision to spend orbs. But still, in this case, I'll take it.
Yeah, you can save for the upcoming next mythic hero.
No, you can save up
Or
for
summer.
yes, more hot girls coming up, and CYL3, but more hot girls.
More big titties.